toxic shock syndrome, or the acronym TSS. They're really scary sounding words used to describe something that can happen if you leave your tampon in for too long. But today let's talk a little bit more about what TSS is, what TSS isn't, and what you can do to avoid it if you choose to use tampons on your period. TSS is a rare but potentially life-threatening complication of a bacterial infection where bacteria releases toxins into your bloodstream and your body reacts to these toxins in a way that can lead to serious complications. The most common symptoms are really high fever of over 39 degrees, flu-like symptoms, a rash with peeling skin that looks a little bit like a sunburn, and very low blood pressure. One of the biggest misconceptions about TSS is that it's only a problem for people who have periods and who use tampons, but that's not the case. TSS is caused by a bacteria, and because tampons absorb blood and adapt to your body temperature, tampons are a good place for bacteria to grow. So if a tampon is left in for too long, there's a chance that bad bacteria could grow in that tampon and lead to TSS. However, there are lots of other ways that the bacteria can enter your body and lead to TSS. In rare conditions, people can develop TSS due to improper wound care after a surgery, by leaving a packing in their nose too long after a nosebleed, or even during childbirth. TSS is a very serious complication, but it's very rare and can be avoided with proper tampon use. You should always use a tampon with the lowest absorbency suitable for your period. It's also important to change out your tampon every 4 to 8 hours. While leaving tampons in for more than the recommended won't necessarily mean that you develop TSS, it's very important and more hygienic to change out your tampons regularly. Leaving tampons in for more than recommended can lead to TSS in very extreme and rare conditions. But again, it's important to remember that if you leave a tampon in for too long on accident, that doesn't mean that you're definitely going to develop TSS. If you do realize that you've left your tampon in for too long or forget about it, remove it as soon as possible. And if you begin to feel unwell, it's important to talk to your doctor. TSS is something to be aware of, but it's not something that you need to be afraid of, because if you take proper precautions and use tampons correctly, you'll be able to avoid it.